have to set your sights on having the race itself.
David, let me ask you one last quick question. When it comes time to sleep, what are your arrangements? Is it a trailer somewhere, or is it the Hilton? What's the story?
Well, they have a helicopter that flies us back to Paris. We have a Hilton. No,
sure you do. Sure you do.
No, we have some caravans in the back of the hospitality, the Porsche area, so we just go back there, and I've found in long races it's best to go and rest even when you're not tired, just so you get rest so that when you are tired, it kind of helps to give you that extra boost over the hill.
David, it looked pretty splendid to me. I think they had potted plants, and there was a little fountain as well, wasn't it?
That was it. That part's true. That part's true.
David, I remember watching you when you were taking the helmet in the back of the car and begging for rides. What's it like for you to be driving for the Porsche factory in Le Mans?
Boy, you know, that's the biggest question you could ask somebody. That's something I keep continually thinking about constantly. I come here and see the ambiance, see how many people here, how big an event it is, how extensive Porsche has gone to make sure they have the best of everything. They have 4 cars in the field. It's just phenomenal to sit there and look at that and see that I'm part of that, an integral part of it. And it just, you know, no matter what else happens in my life, this has been an experience that I'll never forget, and hopefully it won't stop here. But yeah, it's something that really does make you think about where you came from. And you're right, there was a lot of times, you know, sleep in the car and go, "Can I drive your car?" And it was a lot of no's for maybe 1 in every 1,000 no's would be 1 yes. So it's quite a feat to be here now and see where everything is.
Yeah, then you got the big yes. Congratulations, Dave. It's great to have you as a part of this. The battle continues at the front. The top 4 having a good one championship with. They've done massive changes as a result to the car, shortened it, lightened it, lower center. I mean, the car is a much different beast right now, and it was completed in 120 days from conception to pre-qualifying.
Mercedes, of course, has a long history of doing things just like that. Back in the pre-war, a race was announced.
Real speed once you get down to Indianapolis. Again, through the gears, 3rd gear, 4th gear, and 5th gear just before the first fast flat-out right-hander. We are doing down here somewhere about 310, 315 kilometers.
In Tripoli, with a different set of rules altogether, Mercedes in about 100 days built an entirely new Grand Prix car for that thing and won that. So they're used to mobilizing all of their energies on very short notice.
And Sam, back in the 50s, you remember they built that transporter which did 100 miles an hour to get the cars to the racetracks quicker. That was magnificent.
Wasn't that the greatest thing? An open transporter with the car strapped to the back of it, screaming down the Autobahn at over 100 miles an hour.
Well, some screaming down the straight towards the Porsche curves now as we see that Toyota really getting in amongst the lap cars. Just caught our first glimpse of a McLaren BMW. It was the Dr. Thomas Bashir car. And remember, even last year, a McLaren BMW was a potential winner. 3 years ago, you know, they won at their debut, and all of a sudden, their history, they're almost museum pieces. It's astounding the quickness and speed of the progress here in GT racing right now.
But also, wouldn't you say, Andrew, the subtle shift of rules? I mean, I think that's been very hard on the series.
Yeah, I mean, we just see Bashir's car now. Thomas Bashir also has a McLaren F1, which he drives to work in. He is apparently the 2nd richest man in Germany. He's a banker. And he drives to work in a McLaren, and he races one. I think that's great.
Well, and that brings up a piece of issue, doesn't it? How many people are driving to work or just